Specific English for Police Officers. Unit 1, Common Police Vocabulary. Part 3, Police Vocabulary from letter P to R. This is still a continuation of Common Police Vocabulary. This part contains vocabularies from letter P to R. We are still looking at vocabulary part of speech, its meaning and sentences. Partner as noun. This means another officer that a policeman drives and works with. Example, I'm going to get you to tell your story to my partner. Patrol, verb or on patrol. This means to observe and protect an area. Example, we always patrol the downtown core on the weekends. Perpetrator, noun. This is a person who committed the crime. Example, the perpetrator is still at large. Perseverance. This is the act of persisting. Example, medicine is a field which requires dedication and perseverance. Pickpocket is a noun that means a thief who steals from people's pockets in transit or in crowds. Example, beware of pickpockets on the subway. Pistol, noun. This is a handheld firearm. Example, our local cops carry pistols but rarely use them. Pursuit, noun. This is the act of searching for, and examples are like, we are in pursuit of a man in a green jacket and orange pants. Prescription, noun. This is the action of issuing authoritative rules or directions. Example, he gave them effective prescriptions for sustaining rural communities. Prevalent. This means most frequent or common. Example, you could say drug use is prevalent among criminals. Probable cause, noun. This is evidence sufficient to warrant an arrest or search and seizure. Example, a magistrate determined that there was a probable cause to search the house. Prosecute, verb. This means to conduct legal proceedings against a defendant. Example, the state prosecuted him last week. Pursuit, noun. This is the act of following in an effort to overtake or capture. Example, the culprit started to run and the cop took off in pursuit. Quarrel, noun. This means an angry dispute. Example, they had a quarrel due to their mental status. Radar. This means radio wave transmission that helps police track cars and map crime scenes. Example, according to our radar, you were driving well above the speed limit. Rendezvous. This is a noun and can have its form of a verb. The noun means a meeting planned at a certain time and place. He turned up late for their rendezvous, or I rendezvoused with her as planned. Resisting arrest. This means physical efforts to oppose a lawful arrest. Example, the resistance is classified as assault and battery upon the person of the police officer attempting to make the arrest. Robbery. This means theft or taking something that does not belong to you, often with force. Example, we have 20 officers investigating the bank robbery. Schedule. Verb or noun. This means plan the time and place for events, or a plan of things to be done and the time when they will be done. Example, the release of the single is scheduled for April. Sergeant noun. This is a non-commissioned officer ranking above a corporal and below an inspector. Reconciliation noun. This means the establishment of cordial relations. Example, he talked about his reconciliation with your uncle. Recurrence noun. This means happening again, especially at regular intervals. Example, a drug used to prevent the recurrence of breast cancer. Registration noun. This is the act of enrolling. Example, there is a registration process for voting. If you haven't registered, you can't vote.